Alright guys, I'm very excited to share this video with you today. It is from my favorite city I've personally been to in Europe, which is called Ohrid. It's got 365 churches. It's known as the Jerusalem of the Balkans. It's known for being the first university in Europe. This place is beautiful in terms of history, religion. You're going to see amazing icons. It's beautiful, and I was actually very privileged to witness a baptism in one of these ancient churches. So this video, I think is going to be a treat for you guys. I know it's an hour. Honestly, it's worth the watch. I had an amazing time filming it. I'm very happy I was able to see what I got to see and capture it on camera for you guys. I hope you enjoy the video. God bless you. Let's get into it. We're here on the second day in Ohrid. Today's actually not cloudy. Yesterday was raining, but today's nice weather. I'm going to try to show you as many churches as I can in one day. It's a bit late, but it's almost midday, but I'll try to show you as much as I can today. Let me start off with this one. This church is Saint Sophia. Last time I was here, the inside was it's quite interesting from memory. The inside's really faded. So here it is over there. And on the outside there, let me try to zoom in for you guys. The outside looks like it's got an alphabet written across. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we'll make our way there. Ohrid's full of lanes, bro. Full of lanes, a Spaniard would say. Look at that lane, lad. Look at that lane. All lanes. It's one of the most ancient cities here in Macedonia. All cobblestone ground. And here we are at the side of the church. Seems to be a lot of people out here and children. But the front yard of this church is so nice. The way it's been maintained. We'll make our way there. We'll see if it's busy or not. The weather here's a bit tricky. Like 1 minute it's like this, sunny, hot. You get a bit warm in your jumper. Next minute, the wind hits you and you feel like you need a jacket. So we'll say hi. YouTube.
Name video.
Whenever I have the camera, kids always want to say hi to me. When I was telling you guys in Skopje, I was waiting at the front of the Mother Teresa monument, and kids came up and were talking to me. They love seeing cameras, this new generation. Straight away, the kids like, vlog. Yeah, but I'll see. I think I gotta hide the camera, real sneaky one. And I gotta pay actually, so I'm just here walking up to it now. I'll pay, we'll go in and we'll try to get you in. Well, that was amazing. We actually got to witness a baptism. Pass my hat, please. Can you open it up? We got to witness a baptism in an ancient church, which was beautiful. There you go. I don't know, when I was baptized, actually my dad was saying I cried for the whole day, and my wife, she said the same thing happened to her. So I guess it's common, you know. You get stripped naked in front of a bunch of people and they put you in water. Probably not the best feeling as a baby. But yeah, guys, this is again, this is the outside of the church. This was actually it was converted to a mosque at one stage when the Ottomans took over. And so there's parts, I'm going to try to put them in the video, maybe just put some images in of the original flooring, which was, there's like a glass case, and the original flooring is like maybe, I don't know, 15-20 centimeters underneath, and it just shows, I think the Ottomans took, they ruined it a bit. They were putting something on the ground, I can't remember. I'll put a screenshot on this video for you guys. Oh yeah, Saint Sophia. This is it. This is her church, and yeah, I mean, look at where it's situated. It's right. It's basically right in the middle of where we are. But yeah, that was a really nice experience. We were in there for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then yeah, the baptism took place, and I really wanted to stay for that, which was beautiful to see. And hopefully I can compile the footage into something nice for you guys to have a look at. So yeah, there you go, church from the 9th century behind me. It's a beautiful church. We'll see where the next one is. On to the next one. This guy's living his life, bro, just fishing out here. Now we're just on the way. As you can see, actually, let me aim it down so you can see. We're walking across the water. We're going to probably the most scenic, the most famous image of Ohrid. If you Google Ohrid, churches and that, this church is the one that's going to come up. This church, I think it's called St. John Church. So we'll head there now, have a look at it. Last time I was here, it was actually closed. Hopefully this time it's open. Have a look inside. Otherwise, it's actually funny. Ages ago, a few years ago, I was watching Andrew Tate videos, and there was one when there was a kickboxer, back when he was still fighting, and there was this sort of race they did where they're like running upstairs, and I'm watching it and I'm like, bro, I think I recognise that place. I think I know where it is. And it's actually here in Ohrid, so it was some like reality TV show, similar to like the Ultimate Fighter one. And yeah, they're like running upstairs and that. I've probably not bothered getting the footage and putting it in here for you guys to watch, but you can take my word for it. And yeah, we're about to go up this set of stairs now on the way to this nice church. Yeah, my miss is gonna be spewing when she sees these stairs. And they're uneven too, so you're gonna have fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun. but it's worth it because we're gonna have some good kebabchinya after this. Man, this walk's so nice. Look at that. We've got some kids down up ahead. Looks like they caught some fish. Let's see. Bit of cold water for the boys. Wait, let me go touch it.
It's gonna be cold this way.
I want to see how cold this water is, huh? I could go on that. I could go on that, yeah. I've done cold water stuff for the last couple of years. That's not that cold. I've definitely gone in water colder. But the guy, his feet are probably killing him. It's all rocks. When I was actually in Montenegro, we had on the first day we all cut our feet open on the rocks, and we had to buy those rubber shoes, but it was too late. After that, our feet were finished, but every time we went in the water it stung. You know, open wounds in salt water isn't fun. Hey, I can actually see the church from here. I'll turn it around. It's just there, behind my ugly head. That's the church. Suss it out. It's good. I've been eating pretty bad here in Masso so far. Eating a lot of chocolate. I'm eating these things called creme banani. They're like my weakness. They don't even taste like heaps good, but it just reminds me of my childhood, so I eat them. It reminds me when I came to Macedonia when I was like real young. And it's funny because they actually sell them in Australia, but I just have never bought them. And they're at my grandparents' house, so I'm just eating them now. I got a whole pack in the hotel room, and I keep smashing them like a fat crap. So I guess that's why I dieted for like 6-7 weeks before the wedding, so I don't look too obese after the honeymoon. Maybe you can tell it's a bit of a steep one already. You can hear my voice panting a bit, but you'll see once we get to the stairs.
This is not the stairs.
This isn't stairs, this is a little hill. This is a slight incline, but you'll see. Walk and talk is not easy. This little sign's telling us it's 30 meters away, but it's going to be probably 30 meters straight up in the air. It's probably going to be climbing 30 meters vertical. I know I probably said it a lot of times on this. As I'm walking around, I'm just so shocked at how many tourists there are. These are all Asians, bro. Like, it's really interesting that they're here in Macedonia, and usually they hold little flags of their country. So maybe I don't know what country they're because they haven't got the flag, but it's sort of like the tour guide holds it up so they know where the guy leading is. So if this is the guy leading with that little, Chinese flag or whatever. I saw a Chinese flag this morning. That's who we got to follow. But yeah, man, everywhere here is just so scenic. And like, you can't see the end of this, right? It's actually a lake. It's not the ocean. It's a lake. It's just a massive lake. I just spotted a little church. I don't know if I can even get there. Oh yeah. This is just underneath. Let me turn the camera for you. So this church here, which is right next to the water, if you look from here, oh, it is again. This has been happening a lot to us. Sveta Petka, where me and my wife got married. And like I said to you guys the other day when I was in Skopje a couple of days ago, that's where my mum was baptized. So it's a beautiful, beautiful. That's the church we're going to up there. It's a steep climb. But look at that spot, this church is just right here. Tiny church, beautiful little chapel on the water, little boat. Just walked out of the church now, and I think my missus snuck some photos in of me, so she did me a solid because lady was talking to me, and she's like, no photos, no photos. But my missus took her phone out. Look, I don't really get why in a lot of churches in Europe they keep saying don't take photos, don't take photos. Like for example, the church we were just in, where the baptism took place. That church had that church we just went in that had the baptism, like it has a whole sign, no photos, this and that. And then 20 minutes later, you got like a whole camera crew recording a whole baptism. And obviously, like the family's got that footage, you know. So, I don't know, same as the church we got married in. We, like, every time I went there before I got married, it said no photos, don't take photos. But, like, when we were setting up the church to get married the day of, everyone had their phones out taking photos, like no problem. Bro, these stairs are kicking my ass, bro. Hard to talk and record upstairs. I don't know if you can tell. I'm already up here. But I think we're actually here. But I think it's more about so people go into the church and use it as like worship and have reverence, not just to walk in, like take a few photos and then walk out, you know. But here we are. Let me turn it around for you guys. There you go. Church is up there. And wow, I can barely fit. So this is the church where it's like everyone takes photos of this church. It's really nice. Might even be open. Wow, it's actually open. See if I can do you guys a solid. Maybe, maybe not. There's like these stairs up here too. I don't know which ones Andrew Tate and they were running up, but it was somewhere here. They were just menacing stairs. Let me actually do this for you guys. I'll walk up here, I'll record it with the view, and I'll come back down. The further I walk up, I think the better the view gets. Yeah, last time I was here with my brother, it was closed, but today it's open. And the like St. Sophia Church, that one was actually free last time I came here. Now they charge €3 per person, €6, almost $10 entry for 2 people. Like, it is what it is. There's no problem with that. Yeah.
There are many Italians there in vacation.
See, from up here the view gets better. In this spot is where everyone goes, take the maddest photos. So let me turn it around for you. He's telling us where the church is, good man. Ooh, zoom it out. No. Like that, I had to walk down those stairs. That's why I'm puffing. I swear I'm semi-fit. The hill's steep, man. But just listen to the birds. Super relaxing as you're climbing up a steep hill. I'm pretty sure this is all attached to the next church we're heading to. Last time I was here, like I was saying, it was actually in 2019. There were parts that looked like it was getting worked on, and there were parts where, we'll see if it's the same now, but it felt like it should be illegal for me to stand there, because I had just ancient, like a column that's like 1 meter tall, and like you could tell it was like walls and stuff that have been knocked down, maybe just like fallen down. And yeah, it was really just felt like they should be preserving this area, but I guess that was well, that's pretty steep. I didn't notice. Yeah, I guess that's just, maybe they're gonna restore it now. I have no idea. But walking through this bush is so nice. The trees, the shade, the birds, all of it is nice. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of it's getting constructed as I'm walking up. Got the scaffolding up. Yeah, I love how when they restore churches here, they still make it with the old style. They're not compromising anything. Right now, I don't know if I'm going the right way, but I'm gonna go up here and I'll turn the camera. Just gonna, what this is. You know what this place reminds me of? When you watch the Dagestani fighters, when they're training in the woods and they're doing hill sprints. This looks exactly like one of the spots they'd be training at. And they pick up one of these rocks and they do those drills where they have it above their head and just do circles. They rotate it around their head just to burn their shoulders out. But yeah, as we're walking up, this is it here. Very steep. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but bruh, this is steep. Very steep. When I probably stop for lunch, I'm gonna suss out why they're building. I'm gonna suss out what they're building, because right now I have no idea what's going on, but that's all brand new. Like, that's a brand new building. That is brand new. If you look at the brickwork, the whole thing's brand new. But I do remember this part over here. Let's see how we have access to the church. Oh, there's the church there. Let me try to zoom in for you guys. We're almost there. That's the church over there. Wow, keen. Very keen. We've been seeing, actually, I'll tell you a funny story. We've been seeing stray cats, and my missus, she doesn't really like cats. She's a dog person, and we're having breakfast this morning, and just behind her is like a little gap
and two cats came between this gap, like right next to her shoulder, and she was getting a bit nervous. She's like, George, they're so close to me, they look like they're gonna attack me. And fair enough, you can't even predict what these cats are doing. But when the third one came and she just stood up and she had to get up. But we swapped seats. They all left. Like, I don't blame her. It's a bit, you can't tell what cats are gonna do. See, this is what I was saying to you guys about the old like walls. Like, look at these, look at this. And last time I was just walking through all these old walls like it was nothing. I need to look into what is going on here, but surely this is like 1,000-year-old area that's, I don't know, under construction or what. I will walk closer to the church and we'll get some nice footage for you guys. This church is actually very nice. There's a sign here, but obviously I can't. I can read like a couple words here and there in Macedonian, but it's a whole thing of information about, you know, what happened here, what they dug up, what they found. And yeah, a lot of history in this part of the world. We'll get closer to the church and we'll continue this. Look at this. Any archaeologists, I can't even say the word. Any archaeologists? Any archaeologists here? Tell me what all this is about. Digging up these walls and stuff. Yeah, I don't remember these buildings being here 6 years ago. I think this is all brand new. Entry ticket.
Where are you from?
Australia.
Would you like to understand your history?
My history.
Te
That was a really nice church that we went into. Let me take you around the outside. So let me show you one thing. I'll turn the camera. I'll show you one thing. You see this here, that line. Everything underneath that line is the original stones of the church. And everything above it is the new one. So have a look at this church. I'll go from back here. Look at that shot. St. Clement. A lot of history behind St. Clement. Him and St. Nahum were, I think, in the 9th century, in the 800s. They were born 830 and 840, and they were the disciples of Saint Cyril and Saint Methodius. They were the two brothers I was talking about in Skopje, which we saw a lot of statues of, and they were spreading, I guess, the Cyrillic language, because there was a different language that people used before that, and these two brothers started the other language. And the Sveti Nahum and Sveti Clement, they were their disciples and kept preaching. And so this is the church dedicated to him. And inside, if I'm not mistaken, I'll double check, this is just coming fresh out of the church. His body's in there too. At the monastery I want to visit tomorrow, God willing, is Sveti Nahum Monastery. He is, I reckon his monastery is somewhere back there at that point, maybe behind it. I've been there as well, and that's probably after Sveti Jovan Bigorski, that's probably my favourite one. That place is a beautiful church, and it's actually got his body in it. They say that you can hear the heartbeat of Saint Nahum until now. And I went into the part where his body is. I was trying to hear it. I waited for people to leave, and it's hard to tell if I could hear it beating or if I could hear my own heartbeat. I put my ear against the wall. I put against the tomb, and I felt like I could hear something. I don't know. It's nice. It's nice if this is a legitimate miracle, but at the end of the day, it doesn't change the story of salvation, the story of what Jesus did for us, whether or not a saint from, the 9th century's heart is still beating in his tomb. It doesn't really change anything. No disrespect, no offense, but we don't chase miracles. We don't chase these things. We follow God. We follow his commandments. To do the work of God is to believe in his Son. I just read that with my wife as we're at St. John's Church down there, chapter 6. So that's the work. That's what we're meant to be doing as Christians. And what does it mean to believe in him? It means to follow his commandments. Jesus says, "If you love me, keep my commandments." It's not that's not rocket science. You need to live out the faith, not just proclaim it with your lips. Something else we were reading is the prophecy of, I think, Isaiah, where it says they confess with their tongue and their lips, but their hearts are far from me. This is what Christ said about people of his day and age, and of course this still exists until now. Something for us to think about, something for us to reflect on as Christians, not to be merely, proclaiming it with our tongue and not living the life we're called to live. Hopefully I can sit down, gather my thoughts, and I want to do a video on this topic of cultural Christianity, something I've been noticing a lot here in my home country. I'm not putting crap on anyone, I'm just saying what I'm seeing. And it's bound to be, there's bound to always be those of us who are just culturally Christian. But there's also a lot of faithful people out there too, which I have no place even being in the same room in. So, yeah. I'm walking on these things, I don't even know if, these are those walls that I was talking about, Have a look at them. I'm just walking along them trying to roll my ankle, you know, just I've got nothing better to do than roll my ankle on these on these things. I'll hopefully we'll see if there's anything else along the road. Now we gotta go eat some kebabchinya like I promised my wife. She's been a bit of a soldier. She's been waiting for me when I'm doing the video. She's thirsty, she's hungry, but not complaining, so it's good. And I'll show you some more ancient walls. She's just there on the thing waiting. But see here, I don't know, man. I don't know what exactly it is. I was talking to one lady over there, and she was saying this has all been like excavated, and they're searching for stuff. I don't know. It doesn't look that excavated to me, man. It looks like it's just a wall. It looks like it's just a wall that had, you know, stood the test of time up to this height, and the rest of it's finished. I don't know. But over there, they're building a like a theological seminary, and this is what Ohrid is known for, being a, you know, one of the first universities in Europe, one of the first Christian theological, you know, centers. And so it's a nice way to end the day here with St. Clement, which is a big part of the history of Christianity and spreading it. So I'll take you guys around this way, we can have a look at it. I don't know, for me the white with the orange is such a mad colour. It looks so nice. Yeah, very nice. Maybe I wash it out wearing my brown like an idiot, but I didn't really think of it. There you go. I'm hoping these videos I'm doing is making people interested to come and see these sites themselves. You know, I'm not good at editing videos, I'm not good at making them and speaking and whatever, but I hope I can translate at least something out of these videos to make you guys interested. Come on your own. It's not expensive. These places aren't expensive if you're Australian, American. You know, it's it should be affordable for you guys to come and check out yourself. Anyway, on to the next one. May the prayers of St. Clement be with us all. Just found a little, like a water tap with the cross here. Maybe it's blessed, I don't know. One pretty cool thing I want to show you is, it's a bit random, but when you take the lids off here, right, it's connected at the back so it doesn't fall off. So it's hectic. You don't have those problems where your lid falls off, it goes under your seat in the car, and then you're holding a bottle full of water, scared to spill it. So that's what Macedonia is living in the future when it comes to that. Fill that up. Let's go, man. As we're walking to the kebabchinya store, this is what I'm looking at now. We just come up here, and this might be on the way. Maybe we can suss it out. Let's zoom in. 2 churches up there. We'll see. Maybe we'll go there. For now it's lunchtime. Otherwise I'm going to get knocked out. You know what's funny, guys? Actually, my cousins were telling me, I want to make that joke now. Jason Derulo is actually playing here. Such a random fact, but is he playing there? You reckon he's going to play down there? The freaking amphitheater? Ancient amphitheater, got Jason Derulo. Didn't even know he still made music. Good on him. But that'd be funny. He just had it there. But yeah, as you can see, man, this whole place is so like cool, so ancient. Just got an amphitheater kicking back there. You got churches like wherever you look, you can probably see minimum 2-3 churches. My missus just pointed out there's a church right in front of me. Like I didn't even notice it. Look at this. Look at that. Just a church right here. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can go in. Wow. Sveti Bogorodica Padno. I can't read. What a spot. Look at this church, just as I was saying it. That's what I mean. Look how nice it is. I'm assuming it's closed, but what a place to just kick back, have a little sit down with all this amazing little nature. Little tables, got nature around you. Oh man. That's what I mean about this place, it's so nice. Everywhere you go. Oh wait, can we see inside? Let me try to do a sneaky one. I don't know if you can see anything in there. That's a window to the church. And that's the back of it. You wouldn't expect it. I didn't even notice. Look at that. Amphitheater from up here. But yeah, I mean, having this many churches, man, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Had our kebabchinya. We ended up sitting right next to an Australian couple. Out of everyone you're gonna meet in Ohrid, in this little, it was actually the area was all Muslims. So the kebabchinya were not, they had no pork in it, it was all beef ones. But yeah, to be somewhere there and to meet Aussies is just a mad spin out. But now we're facing this. Everything is hills here, but everything is walking up hills. My legs, I'm gonna have a mad massage. Oh, there's a church here too. There's a little church here. There's a church. This is the church. There's one just here. So let's see what this is. Sveti Dimitria. I guess that's Saint Dimitri. Let me walk this way. Suss it out. Oh, it is Saint Dimitri. It says it here. I doubt it's open. Bravo. Bravo, this is me. Yeah. This is the door. Look at this door. It's locked. Yeah, bro, Saint Dimitri. What a beautiful church. On the grounds. Man, but it's locked. Look at the grounds. It's all nice. And we've got an icon of him just here, again with holy water, probably blessed water. Just here. Sometimes it's good to wipe your face with it. Oops. What's this? My weak grip strength. My hand's wet. My hand's wet. This is my excuse. My hand's wet. Alright, man. Relax, boys. I beat you all in the grip test. You know who I'm talking to. Everyone that came to my bikes, bro, he's all got smoked. Especially Philo, bro. He got smoked by 2 kilos. Don't talk to me. It's all closed. Did you go to the back? Check the door height and then come back. Go, check it. We're coming up here. Wow. As we enter, look at the doors. Nice doors to the monastery. Ooh, the church. Let me turn it around. That's the bell tower. I can actually see this from where I'm staying. Look at these old school doors, man. Imagine how old these doors are. Sometimes I wish I had someone here with me to explain what's going on. Like these doors are probably how many 100 years old? I don't know. I want to suss out the view. Icon gallery. Maybe have a look at that later. Yes, it's open, bro. Yes. I reckon my villa. Oh, I'll actually show you right now where I am. I'll show you right now. Because I got gypped yesterday. We got stuck in a little car park. Oh, that's a bit high. Okay. My villa I'm staying at, somewhere in that direction. Yeah, it's somewhere over there. Might be just, if I can find it when I'm editing the video, I'll circle it, but I think it's just over there because I'm facing the water and I can just see this church from where I am. Wait, let's go in, try and sneak the camera straight in here. I don't know why I'm whispering, but take my hat off. Oh, you have to pay. Let me turn this off real quick and I'll turn it back on if I can enter. We just got hectic Macedonian stuff, all throwback food for me. And there's actually these sweets that I really like. I can't wait to splurge a bit. It's a good way to end the day. And I actually want to, when I get back to the room, I want to show you guys Macedonian money. That was one thing I've been meaning to show you the last few days. Macedonian money actually has saints on it. The 1,000 denarii, and also their currency is denarii. The 1,000 denarii is going this way. I was going the wrong way. The 1,000 denarii is actually got Saint Mary on it, and I think the 50 denarii note has an archangel on it. So that's also something pretty cool. I was talking to the guy who worked at the hotel in Skopje, and I was like, oh, it's mad that they got like saints on the money. I like seeing that. He goes, yeah, but it's not good to have it on something like that, you know. It's dirty. Money's dirty, and really, money is just a tool to use to get stuff, right? It's not. It can be used in a corrupt way, but it can be also used to help people, used to, you know, bring joy to people. It's not necessarily evil in and of itself, and that's something that a lot of people miss. A lot of people, especially, you know, just old school thinking people are like, oh, money's evil, money's bad. No, like, read your Bible. What does your Bible say? Your Bible says that the root of all evil is the love of money. The love of money. And some people are like, oh, is being rich bad? Is having money bad? No, I think everyone understands there's a difference between being rich and being greedy. I mean, you can be poor and be greedy. You can have nothing and still want to store up treasures in heaven. And you can be rich and have stuff, and you can be rich and have a lot of material, but it wouldn't be your identity. Oh, there's a church just right here as we're walking past. So yeah, like, it's not that guy that was talking to me about, we know money is dirty. No, it's not. It's not dirty necessarily. It's just a tool, you know. Back in the day, people didn't have cash. People traded, you know, here's 2 donkeys for a cow. It was just a means of acquiring things, and this is all it should be for us. Money should just be, oh yeah, I've got this note that says 5 on it, and if I give this note that says 5 on it, I will get a bottle of milk to eat my cereal in. So it's not anything, you know, you don't need to be overboard about, oh, money's evil. Bro, it's just money. But of course, these topics are very nuanced, and we need to be careful how we spend money. Like, always be close to spiritual father. Let him guide you in life. Allowing your spiritual father to critique your decisions in life and to guide you is important. We can get a lot from that. Money's a big part, you know. Talk to you. Look at this view as I'm walking back to my room. Yep. Would it be funny if I just straight stacked it? Yeah. I feel the most typical thing, though, when people talk about money being evil or having a lot of money being bad, is not necessarily about having it. It's just that it's easier to corrupt someone. So a lot of people that get money, that become wealthy, often it's sort of an addictive thing where they want more of it. But people that are close to God and have money, I've seen in my life personally, they don't care about it. They use their money, they help people with it, they like to buy nice icons, they drive just normal cars, they couldn't care less about the money itself. No, it's just a tool. I know it helps with life, that's 100%, like, without money I wouldn't be able to go here, of course. But it's not the be all and end all. Whether I give that guy $200 to help him with something or I don't, it doesn't change my mortgage repayment, doesn't change if I can afford a flight overseas. It's $200, bro. People make that in a day, roughly. In Sydney, anyway. Well, we're back now. When I get into the hotel, I'll sit on the balcony with yous and I'll show you the notes, because the notes are pretty cool. I think there's something that not many people have seen. Let me open my door and I'll show you in a sec. Alright, we got the stuff. I want to show you actually some of the food I got too. Oh, this is hectic. Alright. My missus is like laughing at me, but you're not going to be laughing when I eat it all.
Okay.
And there's nothing left for you. So the first thing we got is actually Strawberry Flips. Everyone that is from Eastern Europe knows what this is. These are hectic. I'm actually not even going to open them right now because there's chocolate and I feel like chocolate. This is what the guy recommended. Super aggro creme. Why is it aggro? I don't know what it's aggro about, bro. You're in Europe, bro. Relax, have fun. And then there's this one. Love you. This one. And I got a little bit of milk for myself, bro. I love drinking. Am I the only one that likes having milk with my with chocolate? Sometimes people say, "Oh, have water when you have chocolate or like a pancake." How does that work? Why would you have water when you have milk? I'm very keen for this. Oofed. Ah, that smells hectic. I could just smell it and not eat it. That's good. This is why I'm gonna have this. Do you want some? Nah, this is for me. That's nice. But anyway, why I started the video wasn't for this fruit anyway. It was Macedonian money, right? So 1,000 denarii. How much is it? It's like 30 bucks. I think it's like 35 bucks or 30 bucks, I don't know. Check this out. Say Mary on it. It was funny, last time I came from Masso, I had a clear case on my phone, and I put that on the back of my phone, like I folded it like full nicely so you could see St. Mary. And one of my Masso mates in Sydney's laughing at me. He's like, "Bro, did you walk around with that on the back of your phone?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Bro, that's a lot of money to Massos for you to just be walking around with it. Not only just walking around with it, but also like you're not even using it. You have it as like decoration." Which he was laughing at. Got the 100 note, has nothing on it. The 500 note has nothing. I think it's the 50. There's another 1,000 note. 50? Yeah, look at the 50. Look at this. Got an archangel. Let me look at it myself. Who is it? That to me looks like Archangel Gabriel, because it looks like it's the scene from the Annunciation when he's telling Saint Mary about her giving birth to a son from the Holy Spirit. So yeah, I wanted to show you the Masso money. Everything here is based, bro. Even the name of the money, the currency itself is denarii. I think Jason Derulo's here early. Yeah, just want to show you guys that. Tonight, I don't think I'm going to see any more churches. I think that's it for this video. And I hope you guys liked it. I hope you got something out of it. And I'm sorry about this music at the end, but I'm going to kick back here in Ohrid with my wife. We're going to relax. We'll probably chuck a movie on, put a bit of Netflix. I don't know. I just want to really unwind. We've walked a lot. But what was funny is it said we did like 10,000 steps. I felt like I did 100,000. But like you may have seen, the cobblestone is like very uneven. And I'm not a sports scientist, physiotherapist, but it does require more stability in your ankles and it hurts more. Like, you know, it wears out your muscles more using the stabilizers.
I think that's what it is. Then we pumped stairs. We pumped stairs today and like just incline in general, you know. So I brought a massage gun to Europe because of this. So I've got a mad massage gun, and I'm going to be using that now. So God bless you guys. I hope you liked the video, and keep me in your prayers. I will be trying to do some more videos for you guys before we leave Europe. God bless you. See you in the next one.